bro? What is that?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we'll be taking a closer look at the California wildfires, and prayers go out to everyone who's been directly or indirectly impacted. But without further ado, let's get it.
Have y'all seen what's going on in California? This looks like a scene from Resident Evil. But no, this is what their sky looks like, and this is how the sun is shining. It's so much smoke that it looks like a horror film. Same energy. This is daytime, not sunset, early day. But people are reporting seeing orbs. You heard me, orbs in the smoke. Take a look at this.
Wherever I need to be, I'm welcoming people and continuing to push out information. We're asking people to follow our social media.
This is on the news.
City of Santa Monica Instagram handle. All of us have our own Instagram handles as well. We'll be sharing that information. But santamonica.gov is the best place to go right now to click on all the links and get air quality reports, evacuation updates, and more information on the fire.
Again, also helpful. And before I let you go,
There's actually several. This is just one of the 3 I've seen.
With a red sky like this, I'll think all normalcy in the world is over.
Did y'all see the orbs flying through the skies over the fires and through the fires? Hold on, some tripping out. I'm gonna show y'all the videos in just a second, but isn't it odd that these same things that we've been seeing in the skies are now inside the fires, going to and fro? Could this fire have been started by the orbs or the drones? Could that have been the start of it?
You were born, and so you're free.
Y'all see that?
So happy birthday.
Twice. 1, 2. The point that I'm making is that weird stuff has been going on, and we've been seeing these things in the sky, and now they appear where fires are, and no one knows how the fire started.
This flying object definitely raises questions, but hopefully it was just there to capture aerial photos of the fire.
I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension, from every connection, attachment, and vessel where I left it. Anyone and anything that is attempting to siphon my energy, you do not have my consent to use my vitality, and I call my power back. I now release that which is not my own. I lay down the weight that doesn't belong to me, as well as the weight that does. I forgive all things, all people, and all others. I forgive myself. I cloak myself in a bright light of protection, impenetrable. I shed light to my shadows and lovingly work through all insecurities, flaws, and self-destructive habits that cause me not to flow in the ways in which I was created to. I honor those parts of myself, and I love them to life. Any and every soul tie.
Respectfully, if California got its name from this queen, they may want to consider a name change because California has not been catching a break lately.
What in the world? The firemen don't have hoses, so they're like literally using purses? Women's handbags? Filling up women's handbags to put out fires. Look at this. What in the world? LAFD fire department using women's handbags to put out fires. What is going on here? Have you guys ever seen this in your life?
I appreciate the effort, but to make this effective, they need 100 firefighters and 1,000 purses.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I think Leave the World Behind might be in competition with The Simpsons as far as predicting stuff.
Do you regret cutting the fire department budget by millions of dollars, Madam Mayor? Have you nothing to say today?
Can you back up, appreciate it.
Have you absolutely nothing to say to the citizens today? No apology for them? Do you think you should have been visiting Ghana while this was unfolding back home?
I'm not sure if she was looking at a blank piece of paper or the teleprompter stopped working, but it looks like the reporters were speaking to a wall.
Millions of dollars worth of vehicles left behind in the desperate scramble to flee the fires consuming Pacific Palisades.
These are the cars that residents abandoned on Sunset Boulevard as they fled to safety, and you can see what happened overnight. The flames returned and these cars were incinerated. It got so hot that the metal on the cars literally melted.
The iconic street, which is the setting for the classic movie and Broadway hit, was the main route for tens of thousands of residents escaping the fires fueled by lashing 80-mile-an-hour winds. As traffic on Sunset Boulevard backed up in a gridlock crisis, people were faced with an agonizing decision.
Many of these residents were fleeing for their safety, and the traffic was so dense and the danger was so real. Many people were simply fleeing their cars. You could see all of these cars were literally abandoned by the residents.
Fire department bulldozers cut a path through the abandoned vehicles by ramming them haphazardly into each other. In mere minutes, one of the most famous streets on earth had been turned into a junkyard. Despite their heroic efforts,
Heavenly Father, please help us. Please help us to be safe. I'm thankful for Jeremy and his willingness to be brave.
That young lady driving had a mountain filled with courage.
That most of the waterfalls in the northern third of the state, but that most of the population lived in the southern two-thirds. The state of California across the early and mid-20th century decided to build an absurdly elaborate and complicated system of canals, aqueducts, and pipes that were designed to bring all of this water in the north down to the thirsty and growing cities of the south. Although there are many different reservoirs and systems aiding in this whole system, the two most critical components are the Central Valley Project and the California State Water Project, each designed to move water southward either by distributing it for agricultural needs to the farmers of the Central Valley, or for the large population centers in the southern part of the state like Los Angeles, Orange County, the Inland Empire, and San Diego. In total, this extremely complex system is made up of dozens of dams, reservoirs, and thousands of miles of pipes and aqueducts, serving tens of millions of people around the state of California. In an effort to add on to the system even further, there is also the Los Angeles Aqueduct pulling water into the city from the Owens River in the eastern Sierra Nevada mountains, and the Colorado River Aqueduct that pulls in even further amounts of water from the Colorado River that naturally flows hundreds of miles to the east along the California-Arizona border before entering into Mexico. All of these water systems combined have led some to label California as the most engineered state in the country. And while they all sound great, these engineering systems are only functional so long as the sources that they pull the water from are actually still providing that water. For example, in the case of the Colorado River specifically, and the many reservoirs along its stream, they are all currently at cripplingly low historic water levels. Reservoirs on the river like Lake Powell in southern Utah and Lake Mead, the single largest water reservoir anywhere in the country inside of Nevada, are each approaching just 25% of their normal water capacities. With some 40 million people who depend upon the Colorado River and its various reservoirs not only for drinking water, but power generation as well in the case of Las Vegas and much of Southern California, the ongoing mega drought and the depletion of water is causing an enormously stressful time across the American Southwest. And similarly, in much of the rest of California, the state's own major water reservoirs such as Lake Shasta in Northern California and Lake Oroville at the foothills of the Sierra Nevadas are both at historically low levels as well, with each of these approaching just 50% of their total capacity. With many years in a row of exceptionally low rainfall and the snowpack at record low levels as well, the unrelenting drought-like conditions are taking their heavy toll on these and countless other important reservoirs across the state.
The whole entire hills are on fire. Holy shit.
This is gonna be me capturing something like this. I'm taking naps on the plane 99.9% of the time. These California fires has been so tragic, I wouldn't be surprised if the drones from the East Coast came to the West Coast to see what's going on.
Is this purple thing right here? You tell me. It's spinning. And then watch when I pan over here in a second. And this is all live screen footage from Los Angeles. Spinning around. And then what the bro? What is that?
Hopefully the pink and blue lights are from objects that's either there to assess or help mitigate the fire damage.
All of these fires spreading so fast tonight, especially that Palisades fire. We have drone video here showing the extensive damage that the fire already has caused. And we have an animation for you showing how quickly this situation has evolved. Let's take a look now. This is a satellite view of some homes near the origin point of that fire. And as we zoom out, you can see just how much this fire has grown this over just the past day and a half.
A lot can be done with 1 acre as far as the spacing it provides, but it's mind-blowing that 15,000 acres in California has already been affected.
I just don't understand wildfires. How can you not put out a fire? With all the firefighters we have, all the water that's in California, how can you just not put out a fire?
Is there actually a lot of water in California?
And where does it start from?
Bro, I don't know. It starts from I think it just starts from the conditions, bro.
I'm from Texas, so we don't understand how does something just catch on fire out of nowhere?
Bro, no, I'm telling you, that happens in Texas. There is wildfires in Texas, not like just crazily though.
But how does it start though?
Bro,
there's someone that's running around.
No, it's the
LA,
sun, bro.
There's someone running around California that's just lighting things on fire. We don't know who it is.
It's not a person, bro. It's not an arsonist, bro.
They gonna find out who it is. There's no way it just spawns out of nowhere, just a fire.
It does, bro.
It's not even that hot in California.
I don't know, bro.
Right, or am I tripping?
I don't know. Let me look this up. How do wildfires start? Naturally, either ignited by the sun's heat or lightning strikes. However, most wildfires are caused by human activities.
That's what I'm saying. Human activities. It's somebody running around California,
unattended campfires,
lighting things on fire. I promise you.
Bro, I know, like in Texas, I lived in the country before. You lived in the country, bro. Like when people have their crops like cut down. And it's just an open field, and it's been like,
where does the fire come
110. I don't know, bro. Just the heat. It's science, bro.
Nah, I've been in. When I used to live in Texas, probably my skin would be about to catch on fire.
We can only hope the California wildfires was caused by a natural event or some occurrence outside human control.
This was our house. My daughter actually was born in this house. When you walked in, this was the living room. And then we had a dining room, and the kitchen was right there. As you can see, like the dishwasher's right there. He also lost his house. I'm so sorry. You okay?
Y'all need any help? You want any help? I got water and stuff too if you're thirsty. Something small in the middle of all this helps out a lot.
So I'm going to be careful what I say on here right now, but I know you guys have seen the insane wildfires in Southern California right now that are just destroying all these crazy houses and probably tons of loss of life at this point. Nobody even knows the exact number, obviously, because it's still going on. The main thing that concerns me, I don't even know if I can talk about it on here without just getting taken down, is people talking about the change in weather conditions in the world over time, if you know what I'm talking about. And that's the main thing that the news is propagating at this point, and that's the main discussion of why these are being caused, right? The truth is that they're just using this as a ploy to make you feel guilty for all this destruction and all these lives that are being lost, to get you to opt in and vote for all these policies that are basically pro of changing the weather conditions in the world, if you know what I mean. And it's really just going to make you vote your rights away that you have, like making it go all electric cars or just giving more money to the government for all these programs that don't actually do anything for you, and it just makes them richer. So I don't know about you guys, but all of this is just really sketchy timing to me.
All right, everyone, welcome back. January 8th, 2025, and we are clearly covering the Palisades fire as well as at least 4 other fires. There is a video I need to show you that I posted a few months ago during the Ventura fire. Some of you may have seen this, but this video has never been more important than it is today. It is literally showing Area 51 and military craft over that area laying something in the sky. It could be chaff, it could be something else. It then flows directly to Southern California without fail, right where the fires are. I posted this video on X and it is currently going super viral. Watch this video and then tell me what you think when it comes down to Area 51, the fact that they canceled so many people's insurance, fire insurance, in the last couple months, and they have no water to put these fires out. These fires are 0% contained, all 5 of them, and it's just getting worse and worse. My friends, this video is going to blow your minds. Please share it in case it gets removed, because this is touching on some stuff that cannot be explained right now. Enjoy. All right, everyone, welcome back. This is gonna blow your mind. Once again, we are looking at Area 51. As these fires are going on in Southern California, they are laying something over Area 51. It's then being shot by the NEXRAD radar system. You can see that clear as day right here. It is then expanding and being dropped right over Southern California. And then take a look at what happens to Area 51. This is totally insane. This is not normal, and this is not birds or bugs. I can promise you that. There is something very odd going on with the military or something that's taking place in Area 51 and then being dropped in the sky, which is then carried over by the jet stream or some sort of wind pattern into Southern California. I talked about this yesterday when we predicted these wildfires based on a northwest anomaly that we saw, again from the NEXRAD radar system, which then led to insane wildfires in Ventura County. Now we are seeing more and more of this being dumped over Area 51 and then flows into Southern California. What is going on here? And then look at how the NEXRAD towers go absolutely berserk. There is no chance that this isn't related, my friends. This is now 2 days in a row we have captured this happening over Area 51 and flowing down into Southern California, exactly where these wildfires are.
That green object that was moving is up for speculation, but I did not realize that Area 51 is that close to Los Angeles.
Simpsons already predicted about the Los Angeles fire. Los Angeles has been facing dangerous wildfires that have turned parts of the city and surrounding areas into scenes of devastation. The hills catch fire first. Strong winds spread the flames everywhere. Trees become like giant matches. The sky turns orange and dark. Even the famous Hollywood sign starts smoking. Families have to leave their homes quickly. Traffic jams fill all the roads. People wear masks because of the smoke. Firefighters work day and night. Everyone keeps checking their phones for news. The Simpsons predict the fire will last for weeks because no rain comes to help. Winds keep blowing strong. There's too much dry grass and trees. Firefighters get very tired. Animals run into the city to escape flames. Famous movie studios have to shut down. The smoke makes daytime look like night. People can't go outside for days. But communities help each other and people share their homes with strangers.
The Simpsons has a good track record of letting us know what's going to happen in the future.
Someone caught what appears to be a orb flying down through the fire and smoke in California. You can clearly see it. It goes whoop, look like Goku flying on a cloud. A lot of talk's been going around about this fire and what started it, and nobody got answers. But like I said, this thing was caught on live TV, and multiple people said they seen it in real life. So my question is, what is it? Y'all tell me what the is. Look, look, look. You see that? Look like Goku flying through the sky. I seen the slowest comment ever talk about, oh, that's just a plane trying to fight the fire. What do y'all know that goes that close to the fire and can do an angle like this through the fire like that?
I'm no plane expert, but I don't think a plane can go that fast and have that type of maneuver.
Hey guys, welcome to my crib. You come over here. We can barbecue. Come over here. We could light a fire, but as you see, we already have one back here. Hungry? Grab an orange. And that's my crib. Thanks for coming.
In the midst of this hardship, it's a blessing that she could be lighthearted.
The house is totally engulfed in flame. Have a secondary home behind it. It's gone. The car, it's gone. The trailer, it's gone. Everything is gone. And I didn't take it serious, so I didn't grab anything because I'm like, okay, we're going to be all right. She was saying, hey, get up, get up, get up. And I just laid there because I'm used to going through tragedy living in California 30 years, right? But I just took it for granted. And then at 3:35, she said, we got to go. We get out at 3:35 this morning. We're driving down the street. We pass a fire about half a block away from our home. We come back about 8 o'clock and we see that everything has burned up.
Unfortunately, I don't think anyone expected the California fires to spread that quick.
I just think it's crazy, man. Everything I came on this app and said, it done came true. We are heading to a year 9. This year is dedicated to the non-ether beings. Now understand, a lot have to fall in order for us to rise. Let's talk about it. Peace and divine love to all the guys and goddesses, all the high vibrational, beautiful souls and spirits. What's up? So today we'll be talking about the California fire that's been going on. Let's dive in. Now I know everybody been seeing LA burn down. Now I see everybody on Facebook, oh my gosh, y'all better repent. Sky Daddy is coming. Now y'all have to think, maybe this needed to happen. The whole world know Hollywood is demonic. How can we move forward and rise if it's shit like this that's still around? Now I want everybody to take a look at this picture right here. As y'all can see, the last couple of wildfires we had, it didn't even burn down no trees. Maybe this is a sign from the universe and our ancestors. Now understand, we're talking about Hollywood, man. The ancestors sitting up there like, man, it's hard for our people to rise because they keep looking outside of themselves, looking up them that don't even give a about them. So what they doing? Getting these fucking clowns out the way. Now understand, we really about to get deep, so pay attention to this right here, man. The planet is shifting. We have a second sun called Planet Nibiru. I got many videos talking about this, and if y'all know me, y'all know I always speak on this same. When Nibiru get closer to our planet, it grabs a hold of the magnetic crust. As Nibiru goes by, it let go of this magnetic field that's inside the crust, which causes the crust and the planet and etc. to bounce back a little bit, like a rubber band if you pull it. And this right here causes all type of disasters, man. Earthquakes, tsunamis, tornadoes, floods, even fire. Y'all have to understand, one of the Earth's main chakras, one of the biggest energy center on this planet is here in Hollywood Hills, where the fire is at. Now understand, this red dust that everybody been seeing, yeah, it's coming from the fire just a little bit, I can't lie. But this red dust is actually the tail of Planet Nibiru. It's red iron oxide dust, man. This is why it's red as out there. You feel me? All of this is really coming from Planet Nibiru and the impact it had on this planet. That's causing everything to shift and act out like this.
I'm not kidding on Nibiru, but we all know Hollywood has a lot of demonic activities, but I highly doubt setting fire to a place is the best approach.
This morning, the firestorm officials had feared becoming a reality, with a third out-of-control wildfire exploding overnight in the Los Angeles area.
I think this year is going to be just all-out fire. I keep seeing fire for this year, fire. It's a year of fire.
There's going to be an increase in dry areas. There's going to be an increase in fire. There's going to be an increase in all of it, and they want to see this type of narrative continue. And the air itself is going to have issues. This is something they're trying to push right now, and they're doing this by having trails go in the air. All of it. I saw air, land, sea, and cities again burning. Now, as I say this to you, you don't have to be in fear. We don't have to be in trepidation over what does this mean? Where is this headed? Why are these things coming or taking place? I saw this. There was a redemption coming in the storm.
Either this guy got truly lucky based on the fire trends in California, or he got a true vision from God. Alright, that's it for the video. Thanks for stopping through, but before you leave, hit the subscribe button, like this video as well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.